Hey, what's up, Survive the Season Challengers? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the exercises for the bonus challenge this week. So we're going to have Jessica show us, and here we go. Okay, the first thing we're going to go over is the squat. So there's a few things that we want to go over first, and that is proper form for a squat. So the first thing is we do not want you to hinge at the hip to do your squat. So one more time, show an actual squat with a hinge. That is not a squat, and that will not count or should not count. Now a nice upright squat using your butt. We're going to go down to parallel or just below. Normally parallel means the femur, which is inside your leg, so you need to get to parallel for this to count. And one more time. A parallel squat and back up. Head is up, chest is up. And a good, nice, clean squat. Good job, Jess. Okay, next we have the push-up. The push-up is something a lot of people do wrong as well. And we're going to demonstrate first poor hand position. So, Jessica, go ahead and demonstrate that. So, arms are out, elbows are up. This is not a good position to be in. Shoulders are unprotected. Put spine in a poor position, amongst other things. So now, Jessica, please demonstrate poor hip position in a push-up. This is poor hip position. The hips should never touch before the rest of the body, before the chest. A good push-up will be butt up, and then hands closer to the body, straight up, straight down. Everyone's hands are going to be slightly different, a slight outturn, things like that. So, good push-ups and bad push-ups. Now, you can, for this challenge, I'd like to see you try as many real push-ups as possible, but then we're going to go to knee push-ups. So, go ahead and demonstrate a knee push-up. So, same thing, chest all the way down, all the way up. We want you guys to learn real push-ups right off the bat. Okay, now Jessica is going to demonstrate sit-ups. So proper sit-ups, improper sit-ups in different variety, so you're not doing the same thing all the time. So first, an improper sit-up with using momentum rather than using your abs themselves to pull you up. So this is a momentum sit-up. Crazy. She looks like she's drunk, maybe high. I'm not sure. Probably both. Okay, so next, what we have here is we have weights sitting there, and that could be a couch, that could be your husband, both your kids, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just need something to hold your feet so you can actually use your abs rather than momentum. So this is the correct traditional sit-up. And, oh God, that's good. Perfect. One more. And good. So now we're going to show another variety. This one being a butterfly. So this is slightly more advanced, and you can do any different variations. And let's see a butterfly. She used to be a moth, but now she is a butterfly. One more. Come on, set to 3. Boom. Okay. So the reason that we like the butterfly sit-ups is because it takes the hip flexors out of it. This allows the abs to do most of the work. And this is why this is the secondary version that we'd like you guys to try. A little bit more difficult, but not much more challenging. And you can make it more difficult by dragging your heels closer to your butt. Demonstrate that real quick. So butterfly though. So the closer, the more difficult. Farther, that's easier, that's more difficult. Alright, enjoy. Okay, so now we're going to go over the glute bridge. This is an important one that we added into the challenge because a lot of people's butts, and it's going to sound weird, but just don't work. A lot of people sit in their job, their glutes become inhibited, And that's something that we thought might be something that would be really good to pay attention to and try to add into this challenge. So get those butts working again. So first thing we want to go over is what not to do. It's what we call rib boobs. So if you were to exhale fully, you would see that rib cage collapse. That's the core locking down. So that's the position that we want to be in. And you can still breathe in this position. It's usually shallow breaths, but you can still breathe. We don't want you holding your breath and passing out. So what we're going to do is show different versions. We want to show you what not to do first. So that would be with rib boobs and too fast. So go ahead and show us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wrong. Okay, so now we're going to show you the right version, and we have two different varieties, toes up or toes down. So the glutes are connected to the heels, the whole posterior chain, so we can do it with toes up, and that is going to be a little more difficult, or just use the glutes more. So go ahead, let's see a proper one. Up, squeeze the butt, and down. Just tap the butt. Yeah, I said that. Tap that butt, and back up, down, and good. So we don't want you doing these wildly, getting out of control, trying to get all 100 done in one sitting, or that's fine if you do, but just don't get out of control. Keep your butt tight, heels up or toes down is the other version. Go ahead, show us that one real quick. So toes down, control it with the glutes. So the glute engages, and that starts the movement, and then you let off the glutes a little bit, and that's what lowers you. So up and down by using your glutes. Get them working again. And the last thing about the glute bridges, we want to demonstrate where you put your hands and why that matters. So if you just have your arms out and not doing anything, so demonstrate without using your arms, doing a glute bridge. That core is not locked down when those hands are just kind of doing whatever they want to do. And then, so what we want you to do is push your palms into the ground as hard as you can, and that will lock that core down. And now demonstrate a good one with the palms pushing into the ground. And once you guys try the difference between those two, you'll see that it does in fact tighten your center. So give it a try. Let's do all these right.